Hi, I'm Nigel. Today I want to show you how to use our team agreement template in Collide. The team agreement template is an easy-to-use guided framework that can help your team define how you collaborate inclusively and successfully. By setting appropriate expectations and boundaries, this social contract enables you to hold each other accountable when you stray from your values, since expectations of how you work together are established up front. This means your team spends more time focused on the project delivery for better outcomes. This template can also be used during synchronous or asynchronous work time, or what we like to refer to as we time, work done together in real time, or me time, work done on your own. The beauty of this is that it can save your team a lot of time while also creating a more inclusive environment. It's a way of ensuring everyone has access to all of the same information and time to consider ideas being presented, to contribute, and to ask questions. Team agreements are living documents and should be reassessed as the business needs or members of your teams change over time. So, we recommend reviewing on a somewhat regular basis or as your team sees fit. Our team agreement template covers 9 areas, but you can customize to suit your own team. Number 1, time and methods of work. 2, information equity. 3, technology equity. 4, participation equity. 5, communication equity. 6, shared power. 7, influence and control. 8, individualized strategies for work. And finally, 9, holding yourself and each other accountable. Each topic is defined in the template. We also have a blog post that goes into each of these in more detail, which we've linked below. As the facilitator, you'll want to set up your team for successfully contributing to each of these topics. To begin the process, we suggest that you add the following content to your overview page: a detailed description of what a team agreement is, links to any previously recorded team agreements or discussions, and perhaps your organization's relevant HR policies. This is information that the team can review on their own time during me time so that they can come to the meeting prepared, reducing the number of questions or people feeling lost. After getting the space set up, invite your team and give them some time to review the information, add their own ideas, and react to each other's. You can help spur these conversations with @mentions in the comments. Give your team a few days and a few reminders to populate this. If you have any members of your team that don't feel comfortable offering their opinions, you may want to enable anonymity to ensure they feel safe contributing their authentic perspectives. After your team has shared their ideas, you'll walk through these in a real-time meeting. Set the stage by explaining what the team agreement is and why it's being established, with the overall goal of creating a healthy environment that everyone agrees to. Next, you can move on to discussing ideas and comments one by one to build a shared understanding and consensus on each part of the team agreement. Once contributions are understood and questions answered, set the team up for voting. This can be done asynchronously. Team members can vote on the top ideas from each topic to determine where your team lands and what your team agrees to for each of the topics. We recommend giving each team member 3 votes. Once everyone is clear, the team can cast their votes in their own time. With the votes final, you want to review the results in another we time meeting. This meeting can be kept short and is a time for everyone to be very clear on outcomes, next steps, and to ask any follow-up questions. We found that sometimes during these meetings, people voice that they would have voted differently if they fully understood something that may have not been clear to them previously. If this is the case, we recommend setting up one more round of votes, then one more synchronous meeting to review the results. After that final meeting, it's one click to export your actions to Excel as a final record of the process and agreement. We recommend doing a final write-up that can be shared with the team and any others in the organization in a Word doc, Google Doc, or internal wiki page. If you recorded the real-time meeting, we suggest adding that along with your write-up to the information sharing page for future reference. The team agreement can now be a great reference point and resource for all your projects going forward. It serves as a way to set expectations, get everyone on the same page, and even prevent burnout by having previously established boundaries of when and how work is done. When these boundaries are set, it can quickly inform the business when goals may have become too aggressive. If there's no crunch time in the agreement, then there's no crunch time in our deadlines that may need to be moved out to respect the bandwidth of the team. But more on that in another video. We think this is the best way to run a team agreement meeting and hope you'll try it with your team. You can get started with this template for free at letscollide.io/team agreement. We also have template email, Slack message, and calendar invite content to run the meeting and checklists to help you facilitate a better process on that page. You can get started with this template for free at letscollide.io/requirements gathering.